I like Fortnite. I don't care what anybody says. It just mirrors the color off a little bit. Huh. Maybe it's just me. Hi y'all, welcome to the night shift where we bridge that gap between yesterday and tomorrow. Today is Thursday, November 12th. 13th. 13th. Ha, 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 ha. 15th is Tarkov. 20th is IAE 2955. And for those of you that were waiting, apparently Black Ops is live yesterday. Tuesday. Apparently there's a co-op campaign now in Black Ops, so if that's your thing, if you never wanted to do that, or you ever wanted to do that, it exists now. I'm not against that, but I don't know that I want to spend a bunch of money on a Black Ops title. I'm really kind of over the yearly release bullshit. It's like, let's release a new game because we're greedy fucks and we don't know how to make money any other way. Even though we're sitting on the biggest library of video game IP in the history of the world, we're just gonna fucking release trash every year of the same type. It's disappointing. It's sad that the culmination of human art and creativity has evolved into Call of Duty and like 5 other franchises. Kind of sucks because we're capable of so much more. But we have these big IP projects crammed down our throat constantly. And I'm guilty of it too. In fact, we're going to do a plug today probably of something. I don't get anything from it, but I think everybody should be watching this. We'll do it in a minute. It won't be yet. But got some news first. Today, a lot of news today. A lot of stuff going on. 20,000 Epstein emails were released yesterday. I don't actually have a posting for that, but that's what's going on. If you've been seeing emails about
Potato.
Epstein, hey, what's up?
07.
That's why there's information, and Trump knew about the girls. Apparently, he never got a massage, but he knew about the girls. Epstein's words, not mine. Trump was also the dog that didn't bark, so he knew things, right, that he never said anything about, I guess. It's a reference to a Sherlock Holmes book, I guess, is what that is, which is kind of clever. Those of you that actually read Sherlock Holmes will get it. Damn, but I've never actually read a Sherlock Holmes novel. I should probably do that. I should probably read some Sherlock Holmes. Fallout released their trailer, I guess final trailer for the season 2. We'll give that a gander here in a little bit. In Canada, of all places, a 36-year-old unaddressed person stole a bus with 10 people on it and began running a route that wasn't the pre-designated route, but was picking people up and denying people based off of their passes not being valid. He was charged with 4 things, and yeah, only in Canada, I guess, right? If it was in the States, it would have resulted in somebody being shot by a gun of some kind.
Pyromaniac Potato. I read this earlier and I loved it.
I think it's a...
Pyromaniac Potato.
Yeah.
From a Canadian.
Nothing against Canadians, guys. I don't have a thing with anybody. Like, I mean, we might say stuff like the Russians and then pretend that all villains are Russians, but I mean, realistically, all villains are not Russians, but some of the most popular villains are Russian. Did you follow that? Anywho. Moving on, Megyn Kelly, basically saying that a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old are not the same, but wanting to bang 15-year-olds doesn't make you a pedophile. Yeah. Quote, "This person has told me from the start that he liked 15-year-old girls," Kelly said, leaving her source unnamed. "And I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. I'm just giving you the facts that he wasn't into, like, 8-year-olds. She goes on to say, "You can say that's a distinction without a difference," Kelly said. "I think there is a difference. There's a difference between a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old, you know? Basically, the 15-year-old has hit puberty and can reproduce." Right? Is that the distinction? Because that's what it sounds like. Guys, this is some disgusting shit. This is on the level of "stop attacking pedophiles," Ted Cruz. Yes, he said that. He absolutely said that in the same sentence as stopping murderers, stopping rapists, and stop attacking pedophiles. Can't make this shit up. Now, you might call it a Freudian slip, but if you're Freudian slipping, stop attacking pedophiles, who you been fucking? Yeah, I said it. Why you got pedophiles on your brain, man? Disgusting. Fuck. Hold them all accountable. I don't give a fuck who's in the files. All of them. Straight to jail. Update yesterday for ARC Raiders. Pretty big significant changes. They added the Stella Montis map, which is now available. There's, I guess, some other things going on. I didn't read the whole patch notes, honestly. I saw it, grabbed the two big things, which was the map and the ARCs, Matriarch and Shredder.
I found out something today related to my school around the prop rental department, that my program can rent props out. I thought it was for other film programs at my school.
Cool. What kind of props? What kind of props, eh? Pete Hicks, what the fuck? My autos, the fucking voice chat typing stuff was horrible. Pete Hegseth, actually, has decided to resurrect two of the United States' most horrible fucking wars ever, the war on drugs and the war on terrorism. Good job, Petey, you're a fucking idiot. And yeah, so the new Southern Spear initiative is to go after narco-terrorists. Drugs, terrorists. Put them together, what do you get? The third worst war in U.S. history. Because they're fucking idiots. I'm done. They're fucking idiots. Like, are you serious right now? 480,000 people die from tobacco every year. 180,000 people die from alcohol every year.
Props, like
why the fuck?
Different types, hard to list all the types.
That's fair. That's fair. We've got a few of those out here in LA. Fucking disgusting, y'all. Why are we going out and trying to kill the rest of the world? We literally have Americans that are pushing tobacco and alcohol in this country, and if you want to start getting all fucking righteous and preachy, yes, I understand people who die from drug use die violent deaths in most cases because they overdose. And that for some reason in America, we only focus on the people who die violently in this country. I could have just made a really nasty... Moving on. The problem is that it's okay if something kills you slowly and over the course of 10, 20, 30, 40 years. It's not okay if you die violently from an overdose because these drugs are criminalized to a point where you can't actually go out and know what you're getting. You can't have someone actually say, hey, no, this is what you're getting, this is the dose, it's not cut with fentanyl.
Pyromaniac potato.
God damn.
Same here, but not as much around violent crimes.
I mean, this whole narrative on this narco-terrorist drug push is literally because they've interpreted the highest cause of death amongst 19 to 49-year-olds as accidental causes of death, which, guess what? Drug overdoses fall into that. The actual number of people who die from drug overdoses annually is about 80,000 people. Now, we know from the history in the United States, Prohibition doesn't work. It's never worked. Not once. Not effectively. And most often, people are criminalized unnecessarily, marijuana, or people are murdered by the government because they decide to put poisons in industrial alcohols. Alcohol prohibition. Now, I'm not saying we should be getting rid of those, but I'm saying open your fucking eyes and pay attention to the really stupid gaslighting. because you're being told that 80,000 people dying a year is a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad thing, and yet 180,000, 480,000 isn't a fucking big deal because they die slowly over the course of 20 years, which means that they're out of the system, they're not taking any taxpayers' monies, they're not contributing at all either, but at that point, if they're dying of fucking cancer or something, they're not contributing anyways, are they?
Pyromaniac potato. There should be more program to help them or find ways to prevent death and minimize side effect around it.
If we would stop criminalizing the hard drugs in the way we do,
Pyromaniac potato.
people could get help.
And access.
If we stopped criminalizing the symptoms of problems, people would be more likely to get help. If you're suffering from depression or PTSD or, God forbid, some other form of mental health, and the only thing you've been able to do to cope is drugs, well, we're criminalizing the drug use, which is literally the symptom of whatever the root cause is. And in this country, it's more profitable to ignore the root cause and treat the symptoms.
Where I live, it's legal, but lack of access and programs to help them.
That's fair. I think, guys, I'm not advocating drug use, but if you do use responsibly. If you're messing with narcotics, make sure you've got Narcan so that, in the event of an overdose, you've got some kind of counteractive, and then go to the fucking hospital. I understand the negativity and the stigma around this stuff, and I'm not saying go out and do drugs, but if you do go out and do drugs, make sure you're doing them responsibly. Have the counteragents, the counteractives to the drugs you're doing. Make sure you know what the drug is, know where you're getting it from, and don't fucking take stuff that you don't know from people. Again, I'm not advocating drug use, but if you are going to do something stupid, or whatever you want to call it, do it as smart as you possibly fucking can. Don't smoke. Don't drink. Don't drink and drive, right? Like, come on.
I agreed with you around that.
I ain't trying to, push anything on anybody other than be smart, be safe, be aware, stay alert, stay alive. Right? You go to a bar and you have one drink and that drink knocks you on your ass, leave that fucking bar. Get your buddy, call somebody, let them know that you had a drink and you're knocked on your ass. Because if you get knocked on your ass in one drink and you're usually a 2-drink minimum, something's up. No, recognize the warning signs, the danger signs, guys. Anybody can get roofied at a bar. Maybe they gave you the wrong drink and all of a sudden you're fucking feeling woozy, like really, really sick. And you think, oh, I hadn't eaten today. Well, maybe you haven't eaten, but also maybe somebody put something in your drink. You know what I mean? Pay attention to that stuff. Again, I'm not advocating go out and do this stuff, but I am advocating that when you go out and do things and be social, make sure you're safe about it. There's stuff out there that can really hurt you. There's people out there that don't give a fuck. So do whatever it is you're going to do. Try to do it safely, right? I know that's counterintuitive, but it's also people going to be doing what they're going to do.
Pyromaniac potato. I trust the main bar I go to, but I still keeping an eye out to keep myself safe.
Because all it takes is one person. Maybe you look away for a second, somebody dumps something in your drink, you don't fucking know. And you can be man or woman and be roofied. You can be a man or a woman and be drugged. It's not exclusive to one or the other. In fact, if you're a man getting drugged, could be sexual, could be theft, could be they want to take your fucking kidney. And that goes for women too. I'm not saying one or the other has a higher probability of losing a kidney. You know what I mean? But that's the extreme of the extreme. How often is someone going to wake up with a kidney lost? Probably not very often at all. But you have to remember that it does happen. It can happen, right? And if you're traveling abroad, be even more vigilant of that stuff. Be aware of people trying to convince you to do something. If you ever go to Louisiana, New Orleans, for example, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. If somebody comes up to you and says, I bet I know where you got your shoes. If you happen to be on Bourbon Street, here's the answer. On my feet on Bourbon Street. That's the answer. Why? Because your shoes are in fact on your feet, and they are in fact on Bourbon Street. It applies to any other street you might be on too. Maybe they do it in other places, right? Fine. It applies to all of those. Think outside the box, and when somebody says, I know where you got your shoes. On my feet, on whatever this street is. Remember that. Because in life, there's a lot of that. A lot of that. Little things, changing of words. Some people's words are very specific. They choose what they say very specifically. So when somebody tells you something, pay attention to the words, pay attention to the structure, pay attention to what they emphasize. Because human beings have a habit of emphasizing certain things. Sometimes it's their priority, sometimes they're misleading about it, but many times they emphasize certain things. And if you notice certain things being emphasized, then you can start wondering, why are they emphasizing that?
And the area it's in is an unsafe spot at night of a relatively safe area. Since I live in the safer area of my city, that's why I keep an eye out.
Also, everybody can be susceptible to crime, guys. Like, you can be a 6'2", 400-pound guy walking down the street, and somebody could try to assault you, right? Could try to mug you, could try to take something from you. Don't fight. Don't, unless it's like a fisticuffs types of thing, and you can fight and you're confident of it, like really confident of it, black belt, whatever. Don't fight, guys. If you can help it. Like, the smartest thing to do is to run away. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. And you can just skip that part where you say fights, and he who runs away lives to fucking run away. Again, and again, right? It's important because you only have one life, one body, one pretty much anything you have on you. And so damage it, break it, destroy it needlessly. You'll never get that back.
Pyromaniac potato. Crimes still happen, but I feel safer around this area than when I'm in downtown of my city during the day.
The most honest piece of advice I can give you is don't make yourself a target. When you're out and about, don't pull your phone out. Don't flaunt your watch, right? Like, I need to get a more subtle watch band. Don't give them a reason to make you a target, right? Don't have a fucking thick ass wallet in your back pocket, because if they see that, you're gonna get mugged. Also, don't ever keep your wallet in your back pocket. A, it's bad for your posture when you're sitting, and B, it's safer in your pocket in the front or in a chest pocket or something. It really is. Your phone too. If you can keep your phone out of your pants, then they can't see that you have a phone, right? Inside jacket pockets are phenomenal. I highly recommend everybody has them, because then people don't see them. And it would totally eliminate the issues that my jean pockets are too small, because the industry that creates pants for women don't believe they need pockets for their fucking 7-inch phones that are this fucking huge. Like look at this. This is my hand. This is my phone. Like, now imagine someone who is like fucking a third of my size.
Pyromaniac
It's
potato.
insanity.
I don't wear watches and I use one of those Ridge wallets, and I only bring my phone out if I need to check bus times.
I mean, I pull my phone out more often than I should, but a lot of people do on the main street that I live on, which is actually crazy. But yeah, you shouldn't, especially if you're in crowded places, because you never know who's watching. If you're like alone on a street and there's nobody around, and you're like walking and you're trying to change your fucking iTunes song or Spotify song or YouTube book, whatever, like, okay, but you're still like, just be aware somebody may be paying attention. I'm not saying being paranoid, but always pay attention to who's watching you. Because if somebody's watching you, there's a reason they're watching you. Right? Just be aware of those things, because if somebody's watching you, it's most likely that you're being marked for something.
Pyromaniac potato. I have one earbud in, and if I want to change the song, I use the earbud.
I highly recommend using jawbone earbuds, like the Shocks. These don't have real great fidelity, but when I'm walking the street, I can hear everything. I can turn my volume down when there's a lot of auto noise and stuff. I have to turn these up, but I can still hear people around me. I can still hear people coming up on me. I can hear noises, right? Highly recommend open ear headphones when you're out and walking in public, if you want to be safe and sure that someone's not going to sneak up on you. I don't get any money for that, but earbuds are even with the ones that have electronic pass through and stuff. I don't. I wouldn't trust those over open ears. And they don't have to be those. Like you have different ones, but like anything that doesn't go inside your ear is going to be safer when you're walking out in public and you're in crowded areas.
Pyromaniac potato. Mine's a shocks, it's a over-ear one, and it still allows me to hear around me.
And that's fine. Current death toll for the illegal strikes in the Caribbean and off Venezuela and Colombia have killed 76 people since they began in September. I think we need to know that our country has murdered 76 people. Embark has said, "Get hosed, losers. My words, not theirs." When it comes to the breach talent build in Arc Raiders, if you've been focusing on that particular skill,
it's the open air light.
they have or they will nerf the breach skill at the 38 skill point level. Congratulations, and they may be considering adding a respec outside of the get rid of your fucking tune and start over method that they currently have in place. So if you were there, the containers were over delivering and they were not supposed to. You weren't supposed to get the good loot out of the impossible, freaking ridiculous, grindy 40 points minimum skill tree. Like, are you serious? Like, that seems. I don't know what's at now, but I hope it's a happy medium and doesn't feel like a waste of like points. Because if it does, then what's the point? What's the point of having the skill in the tree if it doesn't do anything for you? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know. Mad Men has been acquired by HBO Max and will be available on HBO streaming platform December 1st. So if you've never watched HBO Max or Mad Men, you'll be able to watch it if you have HBO. I actually haven't watched it, and I still haven't watched The Sopranos either. So I need to watch The Sopranos and I need to watch Mad Men because both of those are often referenced in Hollywood when it comes to stuff. It's like, oh yeah, he's like a Ham type, John Hamm, from Mad Men. I'm like, yeah, oh, you okay? I've never watched Mad Men. I spend more time playing video games and consuming that media than I do entertainment out here. Although I have my go-tos, right? I watch like every season of NCIS proper. Love NCIS, guys. I don't watch a lot of procedural TV, but NCIS is my go-to. I fucking love it. I love the chemistry. I love McGee. I love freaking, Palmer and like all of them. I was so sad when we lost Gibbs and disappointed when Abby left. But no, phenomenal. I love NCIS. Like I watch it every season. I don't care for much for the spinoffs. I watched New Orleans and I love that. Scott Bakula is amazing. Scott Bakula was the same guy who played in Quantum Leap. Okay, I can't remember his name. Anyways, other things in the world. Public prosecutor's office in Milan has opened an investigation into claims that Italian citizens traveled to Bosnia-Herzegovina on sniper safaris during the war in the early 1990s. Italians and others are alleged to have paid large sums to shoot at civilians in the besieged city of Sarajevo. It's fucking disgusting, yo. Paying money to kill people. Just join your military. Just join your country's military, infantry. If you want to kill people, infantry is the best way to go. And put your time in, right? I'm sure eventually, if your country is war thirsty enough, you'll eventually kill somebody. But seriously, what the fuck? Human beings that get a thrill from killing other human beings. It was like $100,000, 100,000 euros or something, I think was the cost to do that. Which I don't think people are innately evil, but I think there are definitely evil people. I think there are people who have no empathy.
They said it was citizens from a shit ton of countries that shipped too.
Yeah, this is just Italy. This is just Italy's part. I guess they said at one point they reported it and they said they shut it down, but if you pay enough officials, you can do anything in a country, especially countries at war. Like let's be honest, we've seen a lot of it. It's concerning. It's really concerning uh, that human beings
Blubbermafishy.
we want to kill other people.
UK, USA, Italian citizens from like 9 countries were
Yeah.
mentioned.
Oh yeah, no, I have no doubt that they're USA citizens. I imagine there's fucking high profile politicians and business people that were part of that. Like fucking Bill Gates. I get you. I don't know. I don't believe Bill Gates was doing it. It was a fucking joke, okay? By the way, like I said, we were going to show off some things, so let's go ahead and get to that. If you are not participating in watching television stuffs, Paramount, maybe you boycott Paramount, I highly recommend you at least make an exception for South Park. Because I'm going to delete myself. One sec. Um, this is fucking gold. This is absolute freedom of speech, First Amendment gold. If you don't understand what it means to exercise your freedom of speech, there is not a goddamn thing Trump can do to Matt Stone and Trey Parker over this. Right? Not a goddamn thing they can do. One second. I'm gonna show you who he's riding right now.
Blubbermafishy. Who is that with him XD?
Who does it look like? Dear God, that's the Vice President of the United States. Oh.
Blubbermafishy. Couch boy.
Couch boy. Oh, fuck your couch. Breaking news. Ah! That's right. South Park is the best it's ever been. The last 2 seasons. If you are wanting to watch, I highly recommend it. If you are a veteran, utilize your 50% discount. Go find it, get it.
IOJD is coming over. Put the plastic on the couch.
Absolutely, guys. The lambasting that South Park has given this regime is the reason that dictators go after comedians as soon as they get into power. They don't like being made fun of. And no one is safe because it's South Park. They don't care. They have no ideologies that play through this. They fucking shit on Al Gore for global warming, and then they said, "Oh, we're sorry, man. You were right." They've apologized if they're wrong. They have fun. It's about creating art that makes you think. And if you're not thinking, are you even alive? Because, as I recall, I think, therefore I am. And if you don't think, then what are you? Sorry, that was just really good. I was going to end it right there. End the stream. I'm out. I'm out, guys. I'm out. I'm out. Fuck this. Going home. Oh my god. All right. Cool. And that's a stream. We're out. We're leaving. We're going home for the night, yo. Not really. Play some Star Citizen, I believe, today again. I'm still really, really fucking livid that the game deleted my shit, but what can you do, right? Just fucking suck it up and give Sig more money. Oh, fucking melt the pack and then get it back or something. Wait until they do a wipe and see if it comes back. Go into the verse and try to farm more. More, more, more. So I took those 2 pictures and I put them on social media. I did it yesterday on Facebook and I didn't even think anything of it. I logged in today on Facebook and it had like almost 1,000 views and interactions on a fucking like regular picture post. I never get that. My reels get like 2-3,000 if I'm like lucky and it's something that people enjoy. But like as far as like my actual Facebook posts, I'm usually silenced and muffled and nobody sees that shit. But this time, like I logged in today and I was like, holy shit! And I had like fucking 54 comments or some shit and like 84 shares and it was just ridiculous. Fucking crazy.